Hello, my name is Kathy Krause, and I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about gaining a competitive edge with micro-internships. Micro-internships are something new in the industry, so today we're going to talk a little bit about what they are, why you should do one, and how you can find one. So a micro-internship is a short-term assignment. It may be more project-based. It may be a paid opportunity. You could be doing it anywhere from a week to a month. It could take 10 hours for you to complete the assignment. It could take 40 hours for you to complete the assignment. It could be virtual or it could be in person. The whole idea behind it is that you're doing a small project in which you can build your skills. So according to the Society for Human Resource Management, micro-internships are something where you can really build experience and build your resume. One of the things people always say are, we want a new employee that has experience. And then the new employee says, how do I get experience? This is one of the perfect ways for which you can gain experience, something that you can really put on your resume that looks really good. And according to Forbes magazine, that's one of the benefits. Whether it's a micro-internship or a semester-long internship, you can really narrow the gap. You can really get internships that are different. You can really build skill by skill. You can really take that classroom and apply it out in the field. So why should you consider it? Absolutely, great question. You can create a level playing field. So if you think about your skills, you can upskill, get your skills a little bit stronger. If there's another area that's maybe needs a little bit of development, it's a way that you can show people who you are before you even get there. It's a way to build your resume. So you could find out a little bit more, but you could be working on a human resources project, or you could be working on a finance project or a marketing project. And you're really figuring out, where do I fit? Where do I belong? You could be a dance major who wants to look into physical therapy. So you could go and do a micro-internship somewhere along the line of physical therapy, whether it be doing marketing for their new projects, finding out how many dancers go to their school. It could be related to your major. It doesn't have to be. And it can also be virtual, which is really cool because it doesn't limit you. You don't have to drive your car anywhere. Virtual products are cute, quick, and easy. They can be done without the commute. So it's a really good opportunity. It can also lead to longer-term internships or entry level. So as you go, you're really showing the people, this is what I can do. This is who I am. And you're getting to know people internally within a company and growing your network, growing the people that you know. You know, they might down the line say, hey, we really need somebody in our marketing department. And they could say, remember that person that did a project? They did a great job on this. It's a way to get your foot in the door with a specific employer. So how to find a micro-internship. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Parker Dewey, but first let me talk to you about Bulldogs for Hire, which is our internal website for job search at DeSales University. It's specific to our students. So when you go on to Bulldogs for Hire, if you haven't created an account, go ahead in and create an account. Get started with that. It's a great place for you to search for full internships, part-time jobs, micro-internships. If you find that it says it doesn't know you, please contact us. If it's not letting you into an account and says you already have one, please contact us. The career development team is here to help you. And we're also here to help you with finding a micro-internship and finding the resources. Check our internal website. So now let's talk about Parker Dewey, because this is exciting. Parker Dewey and DeSales University have formed a partnership. And what happens with the Parker Dewey website is it's micro-internship opportunities. So you can go to the Parker Dewey website, which you see below, and professional businesses go there and they post projects that they want students to work on, that they want interns to work on. So you would go to the Parker Dewey website, and I'm going to provide that at the end. You're going to create an account on Parker Dewey using your name, your email. Use your DeSales email so it recognizes you. And then you'll see all the projects pop up. You can apply for one project. You can apply for a few projects. What it'll show you is this person needs this project done and it's 10 hours. Another person needs a project done and it's 30 hours. It'll also show you how much they're going to pay for it. My recommendation is always apply for several. Find the ones that fit you best, that your resume will be reflected very easily as a positive job candidate. Because what's going to happen then is the company's going to look at everyone who applied for that position or that project, and they're going to choose a candidate. If you get that position, you begin work on the project. You'll get information, you'll get directions, everything will come to you through the Parker Dewey website. When you finish the project, you let the company go, you submit it to the company, and they take care of it for you. From that point, they let Parker Dewey know. Parker Dewey then pays you. So it's an exciting way to really get that little bit of experience and a little more on your resume. So how do you get started? Go right to the Parker Dewey website. It's info.parkerdewey.com/DeSales. Now you're going to be able to see this at the end of the webinar also. And I will also post it on our internal website, all of these sites that you can go to. When you get to the Parker Dewey website, you want to make sure that you create a Career Launchers account. You're launching your career, you're getting going, you're building those skills. Put in your information and then begin your search. Apply for projects. Make sure that the information you're inputting is reflective of what you want to do, where your skills are. If you need help, remember that Bulldogs for Hire, upload your resume to there, and we're more than happy to fine-tune that resume for you to make you a really good candidate and really talk about the skills you have so people will be really interested in what you have to offer. So where else can you search? Small businesses are a great place to look. So if you're doing this virtually, if you're doing it from home, if you're doing it from campus, wherever you are, figure out if there's somebody that needs help in your specialty. A physical therapy place might want to do research on how many students come to them and work on a certain injury. A small business might need help with social media. A doctor's office might need help with building a project or updating their website. All those type of things. Think out of the box. Think of little projects that you could do for people. Now, sometimes these projects might be for experience. They might not be for pay. Sometimes it might be that application and that little foot in the door that you might need for people to get to know you. Think in terms of a micro-internship and think of a project that can benefit you both. Another spot to do and to post on is your LinkedIn. We actually have a Career Development Wednesday webinar, which is what you're watching, a Wednesday webinar. And we have one on your posting on your LinkedIn and kind of updating your LinkedIn profile and what you should do. Check that out. The link again is right on the Career Development Wednesday webinar post right here, but it's also at the end of this webinar. Think about in your LinkedIn reflecting what you're available for and what you're able to do. You'll have supervision as with any internship. It may not be for credit. It most likely will be for the experience or for the money. But at this point, if you have that on your resume that you've had the experience, people know that you know what to do and you've been able to work in a team. Make sure, as I said earlier, with your resume, highlight your marketable skill sets. Really look at that. And again, any of the career development team can help you with that. You can list any micro-internships that you complete, not only on your resume, but you can put it on your LinkedIn experience. When you get people looking at that, They really want to know, what have you done? What have you done during this time when you're off in the summer, when you didn't have classes, on the weekends, on breaks? What other things you can do? You could do these projects at your convenience within a certain time frame that the company sets. So find what works for you. As I said, please be sure to contact any of the career development team with any of the questions that you may have. Our emails are first name dot last name at desales.edu. Please contact me with questions. I'm more than happy to help. And follow, like, connect with us on DSU Career, any of our social media you'll see at the bottom. Please check in with us. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, don't be afraid to connect. The last page again will just be some of the resources and links that I use with this video. The micro-internship, it's that whole article that I talked about earlier with Sherm. Why micro-internships are going to be the next big thing, Forbes, internships that we talked about earlier. There's the Parker Dewey website. There's the Bulldogs for Hire website. And there's the webinar, the last one. That's our LinkedIn webinar on how to update. Again, if you have any questions, if you have anything, please feel free to contact us. Thank you for listening.